Walnuts present an interesting case for immune support, and the nutrient profile here is legitimately impressive. We're looking at glutamine and arginine, amino acids essential for immune cell function. Glutamine is the primary fuel for rapidly dividing immune cells, particularly lymphocytes and intestinal cells that maintain your gut barrier. Arginine supports T-cell proliferation and nitric oxide production, which has antimicrobial effects. Then you've got omega-3 with anti-inflammatory properties, vitamin E as an antioxidant protecting immune cells, and polyphenol providing additional benefits. The recommendation of 1 to 1.5 ounces daily, about 14 walnut halves, is specific and achievable. Eating as snacks, adding to oatmeal or yogurt, including in salads, making walnut-based pesto, using walnut butter on whole grain toast. These are practical applications that fit into normal eating patterns. The advice to soak walnuts overnight is interesting and has some merit. Soaking reduces phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that can bind minerals and reduce their absorption. Soaking may improve digestibility for some people. Whether it significantly increases nutrient availability is debatable, but it doesn't hurt and may help, particularly for people with sensitive digestion. The storage recommendation is critical: refrigerator or freezer to prevent rancidity. The healthy fats in walnuts, the very fats providing immune benefits, are vulnerable to oxidation. Rancid nuts not only taste terrible, they contain oxidized fats that are harmful. This destroys the beneficial omega-3s and creates inflammatory compounds. Proper storage isn't optional, it's essential for getting the benefits you're seeking. Raw or dry roasted walnuts being preferable to heavily processed varieties makes sense. Processing often involves added oils, sugar, and salt that dilute the nutritional value and potentially add inflammatory ingredients. Plain walnuts give you the nutrients without the junk. The combination of omega-3s, vitamin E, and amino acids does make walnuts particularly valuable during illness, when you need both protein building blocks and anti-inflammatory compounds. The recommendation to pair walnuts with vitamin C-rich fruits like oranges or berries for balanced immune-supporting snacks is smart. You're combining different nutrient categories that support immunity through different mechanisms. The prebiotic fiber in walnuts feeding beneficial gut bacteria adds another layer of immune support. We keep seeing this theme. Foods that support your microbiome indirectly support your immune system through the gut-immune connection. Here's what I appreciate: the specificity of portions. 1 to 1.5 ounces is clear, measurable, and achievable. It's not vague advice to eat more walnuts. It's a concrete target you can implement. That said, let's talk about omega-3s realistically. The ALA in walnuts is a plant-based omega-3 that your body must convert to EPA and DHA, the forms that provide most anti-inflammatory benefits. That conversion is inefficient, typically under 10%. So while walnuts provide omega-3s, they're not equivalent to fatty fish in terms of usable EPA and DHA. For vegetarians and vegans, walnuts are an important plant-based omega-3 source alongside flax seeds and chia seeds. For people who eat fish, walnuts complement but don't replace fatty fish for omega-3 intake. The amino acid content, particularly glutamine, is valuable regardless of dietary pattern. Glutamine supplementation is sometimes used clinically to support immune function and gut health, so getting it from whole food sources like walnuts makes sense. The calorie density of nuts is real. 1 ounce contains about 185 calories. If you're mindlessly eating walnuts, you can easily overconsume. The portion specificity in the recommendations addresses this. 14 walnut halves is a defined amount that provides benefits without excessive calories. Overall, walnuts as part of an immune-supporting diet are a solid recommendation backed by understanding of the nutrients involved and their roles in immune function. Just maintain realistic expectations about omega-3 conversion and be mindful of portions.